breaking news this evening. The Times are reporting Thomas Tuchel has agreed to become the new England manager.
He ain't Pep Guardiola, but at least he ain't Lee Carsley either. Thomas Tuchel, never thought I'd see the day a German becoming an England manager. Fair play, he's won the trophies, see how he cracks on. But if it goes to shit, a German man managing England, it could cause all kind of conspiracy theories.
I asked your view. You weren't necessarily over the moon with the prospect of it.
Having not worked with him or alongside him or anything of that nature.
In the words of Simon Jordan, Stuart Pearce, what's that got to do with the price of cheese?
I just hope that there's a real interest and he carries on.
Don't you dare say it, Stuart Pearce. Don't you dare say it.
Some of the good work that
Don't you dare. Don't do it.
Certainly Gareth has put in place.
He had to go and say it, didn't he? Bloody Southgate. Forget Southgate now. Let's move forward. Southgate ball's done. It was negative. It was side to side. That last Euros was horrible. He never won us a trophy. Forget Southgate. This is Tuchel's time.
In regard to the elevation of young players and taking interest in the younger age groups.
So the squad you're seeing now, who played in the Nations League, the crop of players we've got now, we're taking them to World Cup 2026 in America, Canada and Mexico. There's no time for experiments, no more. I don't want this youngster coming in and that youngster coming in. We've had our experimental phase with Southgate. That was an experiment. In the end, it didn't pay off. Carsley was an experiment. In the end, that definitely didn't pay off. We've got the big boy manager who's won a big boy trophy. There's no complaints. Bring on World Cup 2026.
What will be, do you think, expected of someone that knows exactly what it's like to win big trophies? Of course, won the European Cup, the Champions League when he was at Chelsea.
Tell you what's to be expected. Nothing less than our captain holding that Jules Rimet trophy, that World Cup over his head for us all to see and bringing it home.
When Gareth left in the summer, people were saying, we need to go to the next step. Where's the next step from getting to finals?
Is he having a laugh? My 5-year-old daughter could tell him the answer to that one. Mr. Pearce, Mr. Psycho, Mr. gives it all that when he scores a penalty. How about winning a final? That's the next step. Stop going on like the Southgate's the be-all and end-all.
I've got a feeling he probably won't elevate as many of the young players, but they're in there already, the likes of Gomez, and it will be tough on him if the likes of him weren't in the squad.
Listen, be it on Tuchel's head, whoever he takes, I don't care if it's Gomez, I don't care if it's Harry Kane, I don't care if he doesn't take this player, I don't care if he doesn't take that player. Listen, it's a ruthless game, football. It's all about winning trophies. If he doesn't win a trophy, then we can ask the questions. We've taken a punt on Tuchel now. Live by it, stand by it. If he flops, he flops, but it is what it is. I don't care who he takes. I care what he brings back from USA. If he doesn't bring back a World Cup, then we can ask questions. All this other stuff is just all BS. He might have to. Gomez might not be given a chance now because it was Lee Carsley's boy. Lee Carsley knew him from the under-21. So blah blah blah. Listen, I don't give a shit about none of this no more. I'm 40 years old and I'm Greek and I've seen Greece win a major trophy over England. It's about time I want to see England win a trophy in my lifetime. I don't care who he bloody brings. That's the problem with the media. They're so worried about who he brings and who... Don't care anymore. Bring whoever you fucking want, mate. Sorry, I swore. Bring whoever you want. I don't care anymore. It's what you bring back that counts. That Jules Rimet trophy. Bringing it back home to the home of football. That's all I care about. I don't care about these selections no more. I'm bored with it.
Sources close to the FA had told TalkSport that an agreement could be reached in a matter of days, not weeks. Obviously, it was a matter of hours.
Yeah, apparently the FA was saying it could have taken up to a few days or even up to a few weeks to confirm Thomas Tuchel's appointment. Yeah, till they saw the state of Lee Carsley's England team, it took them a few bloody minutes to appoint him. As soon as they saw that press conferences after, they were about as motivating as a man sitting on death row waiting to be executed. As soon as they saw that, it's like, nah, screw this, get Tuchel straight in, mate. So forget a few weeks, it took them a few hours, bang, bosh, straight in.
And I think also to become the highest paid England manager in the history of the FA. I think he'll earn more than the £5 million a year that Gareth Southgate was on.
They must have really wanted Thomas Tuchel. I mean, Lee Carsley must have been that bad. It's like, right, Tuchel, ask your agent, we'll pay you anything. Just get your arse here now, because we can't have Carsley managing England for any more games. We'll pay you what you want. What is it? All right, you want more than Southgate? No worries. Here's 10 million. Screw it. You can have 10 million. Just, get rid of Carsley. We need you in now, ASAP. You're the only manager without a club. Bosh, bring you straight in. The only downside to that, you can have a lot of pressure on you, Thomas, so you best be coming back minimum with that Jules Rimet trophy in your hands, the World Cup in your hands. We want it in England.
I understand why there'll be dissenting voices. There'll be some England fans who believe the England manager should be homegrown.
So yeah, obviously you've got there's some English fans that they wanted the next England manager to be homegrown. They wanted an English manager. They wanted the Mike Bassett of the world. The true patriots of the English football. We don't want the German manager. Oh my God! Never thought I'd see the day of a German managing England. And then obviously on the other side of the coin, you've got the Germans thinking, Tuchel is never coming back to Germany again. How can he go and manage the old enemy, England?
But actually, there'll be a lot of people tonight who are praising the FA for what I think will be seen as an ambitious appointment. Thomas Tuchel is not someone who toes the party line. He's someone who asks questions of his paymasters.
I mean, yeah, this appointment, I don't think it's going to be like a long-term thing like Southgate, I think it's a quick fix. A man that's won trophies, a man that's managed in big clubs, a man that's literally he ain't been in a job. So I think that was the selling point. Otherwise, we would have maybe tried to hold that for Pep or Eddie Howe. I think the fact that he didn't have a club and bloody Carsley was doing dog awful, they thought, Joe, what, we've got to do quick. Who ain't got a club? Stick to Tuchel win. It's a quick fix. If we'll give him a chance at the World Cup. If he doesn't win the World Cup, he's an easy man to sack. Easy.
There he often falls out with his paymasters.
Yeah, whatever, paymasters. I don't like the word, that kind of word. But yeah, I think it's a win-win for the FA and Tuchel. So they can send him to the World Cup. If he fails, easy sack, get rid of him easy. Like I said, Tuchel walks away with 10, 15 million. If he doesn't win the World Cup, if he does win the World Cup, everyone's a winner.
One of the stipulations was somebody who had a proven track record either in the Premier League or in major international competition. Clearly, Tuchel ticks that box, having excelled not just in England at Chelsea, but in France with PSG and winning the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich in Germany as well.
Fair play to the FA. You brought in a manager that has had untold success, won major trophies in Germany, France. He's won a Champions League for Chelsea. So fair play to the FA. You've brought in a trophy winner. There's no excuses, no more. So we've gone from one side of the coin, which is, that Southgate and Carsley sort of feel where they're, going through the ranks. Never managed an actual big club. Never won a trophy. How can you be an international manager and never touched a trophy at club level or what? Do you know what I mean? Forget under 21s. I'm not talking about under 21s. I'm talking about proper trophies. You've brought in a man to win proper trophies. There's no excuses. So if he goes to the World Cup and comes back empty-handed, it's failed. But at least we've tried both sides of the coin now. But where does it leave England after that? So if it does fail, I mean, they've tried it all and we still can't win a trophy.
To your understanding, will he come straight in and take the team for next month's 2 internationals?
Yeah, so I don't know the answer to what Stuart Pearce is asking because I haven't seen this whole interview. I'm just cutting and editing as I go along. But, it don't take a genius to say, Lee Carsley, see you later, mate. I can't sit there and watch another England performance managed by Lee Carsley. I just can't do it. Like I said, the geezers, just the interviews after, it's like I said, I'll just go back to the under-21s. Yeah, that's all right. I don't really care.
Is Lee Carsley going straight back into 21 duty?
Please, like I said, I haven't seen the answer to these questions. Lee Carsley going back to the under-21s. Good old Lee Carsley, about as much character as a wet paper bag. Yeah, I'll just go back to the under-21s. Yeah.
I'm still seeking clarification on that.
Oh, no. Tell me you're joking.
My understanding, as Lee Carsley's was that he would be in charge for these 6 Nations League matches, and then the new manager would come in March.
What's the point of dragging this out, man? Lee Carsley doesn't even want to be there. Why is he still there? So, Thomas Tuchel confirmed as England manager. Comment below what you think. Is it a good move? Is it a bad move? Did you want a homegrown manager or a foreign manager would do? To me, it doesn't matter as long as this person comes back with the World Cup. I don't care who they employ. That's the end goal here. A World Cup. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't forget to smash up that like button. If you like my sports reaction videos, subscribe to Sports Almanac and enjoy the rest of your night.